Hey guys, welcome back to the outfit. We have just quit our jobs to go full-time overlanding around Australia for about a year.
Yes, so it might be more, it might be less. We actually have no time frame at all for this trip. Feels so good, the freedom.
Oh yeah.
The only deadline we get is to be in Melbourne to go to the ferry to Tasmania on the 16th of January. Other than that, we are currently in New South Wales. We'll be heading to Victoria in the next couple of days, and we've got 2 weeks to explore the high country, and then who knows?
Yeah, so we're currently in Kosciuszko National Park, so we're right on the border with Victoria, so we'll spend a little while tiki-toeing our way there, and then once we've hit Tasmania for a while, we'll go into South Australia, Western Australia, and up around the country, and we may tick in to Uluru and around the Red Centre for a little while. We're going to try and do some work on the road online. Obviously we're going to try and keep as fit as possible, so we'll be doing some workout videos. We'll obviously be still doing our adventure videos as well. We've got a brand new drone, we've got a new GoPro we're filming on at the moment. Yeah, we are super excited to see if we can make this work. Ready to roll.
We are out of Sydney.
Yes!
Finally!
On the Hume highway.
Yes, so it's like half an hour out of Sydney. We are aiming to go towards the Kosciuszko National Park, like away from the fires, away from Sydney. I mean, we've been living together in Sydney for almost 2 years and a half. We've done many adventures around New South Wales, Blue Mountains National Park, everywhere. And I feel like we've seen everything. So now it's time for like a new adventure. We take you with us. We have no plans yet for the next days. We're just gonna enjoy, and it's gonna feel weird, but yeah, this is basically all our life with us in the car.
Yep.
We took everything and we'll just enjoy the life on the road. So it looks like we've got some congestion ahead and plenty of time. We've got a long drive, around like 5 hours to head to our destination. So let's use that time to chat with you and get to know us a little bit better. I've got a few questions that we get to answer. First one, what will you miss the most on the road?
Okay, so I can I have more than one thing?
Yes,
or okay,
fine.
so more than one
There's
thing.
no rule.
So the big one, what I'll miss the most, obviously my friends. Human interaction at work will be a big one. I think that'll get a little bit strange, and I'll just miss some like chill sofa time at home, where I finish work and I can watch YouTube or whatnot. That's probably
You'll have to do it from a camping chair now.
Yeah, exactly. Which is still pretty sweet, but yeah, that's probably what I'll miss the most, I think. How about you?
I think material thing would be probably like my kitchen area. Like I like to have a lot of space to cook. I like to have a lot of space in the fridge, in the pantry. I'm gonna miss that. I mean, our Jeep kitchen is great, but it's still pretty tiny.
Jeep kitchen's better.
And I think I guess meeting with people like for brunch, going to the gym. I think my little routine. I'm quite like a routine person, so I'll probably miss that as well. Next one.
Next question.
What will you not miss?
I definitely won't miss this traffic.
Yeah, for sure.
I won't miss the amount of people in Sydney. That's been a large part of my life, living in huge cities now. So I think that's probably past, but over that. And I won't miss the ridiculous prices.
The tolls.
And yeah, just going back and forward on weekends into the mountains and then back again before, for Sunday. It's just, ridiculous amount of driving for no gain, really. And expensive, so
true.
I will not miss that. And you?
I guess the bus in the morning, having the alarm, I mean, I like the routine, but at the same time having, every day you know what you're gonna get up to. It's kind of like you go to work, you come back to work, you go home, it's every day the same. So the monotony a little bit. I won't miss that at all.
Cool.
So it looks like we found a campsite and we've got some neighbors with us. There was too many people down there, so just driving through. So much space in here. Perfect campsite. So what do you think of the campsite?
Not bad. Especially with how busy it was down there. God.
So peaceful. So it's the first night camping, first night in our new home on wheels, first night in the rooftop tent.
Yep. First night of our big year-long road trip. Well, maybe year-long. We'll see how we go. But for the circumnavigation of Australia, we'll call it that much.
We are your neighbors. Ah, here we go. Jumping around. There's one left. Oh, goodbye. How cool is that? This is our campsite in Kosciuszko National Park. Our Jeep looks like a spaceship.
Pretty cool, huh?
So we just set up the rooftop tent. So it'll be our first night tonight in it. Hopefully we get a good night of sleep. But look at that. So to keep going with our question, the next one would be, what are you the most looking forward to?
Probably not having a time frame. So just being able to not have to stress about making like a weekend sort of like goal, if you will, where we've got to like get this amount of stuff done on a Saturday, and then Sunday I'm always thinking about the drive home.
Yeah, have to drive.
Which kind of ruins it in a way. So it'll be nice just to be able to chill out, plan ahead, and then just gradually just tick off little items on the route. And I'm also interested if we can do it. Like, it's going to be very different.
Yeah, it's really different, I guess, from just like camping on the weekend. Like, I think it takes a lot more organization on a daily basis, you know, like to get organized with the car and everything. So it's going to be a challenge, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. And as well, like exploring like new states I haven't been to. So like Northern Territories, like I've been to Tasmania before, but like not long. So you're really looking forward to see all the like terrain and like all the kind of like landscape. That will be really interesting.
Yeah, true.
And next one will be, what are you the most scared of?
Probably the car breaking down in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no.
That concerns me the most. The police concern me as well. If they defect any part of the car like they did once before, that'll stop us in our tracks in a pretty big way. So those are my two fears. And probably last one will be maybe if we don't get along for any period of time, that'll be tricky.
Yeah, I guess you like stuck with each other every day, all day.
Because we're both so independent.
Yeah, so we'll just have to like, you know, get boundaries and have some time for each other. You stay on your side of the bed, I stay on my side. I think for me, my biggest fear is snakes. I'm afraid of snakes, so I don't know why. I live in Australia, I know. When we did our road trip last year in the East Coast, we saw a couple and I was fine because it was quite from far away.
Apart from the one I touched and it attacked.
Yeah, well, like obviously I don't want to be attacked by a snake. So we'll see how it goes this time. I'm sure we'll see some, so I don't expect not to see any, but yeah, the less the better for me. As well, I would say like, I hope that we'll be able like to stay quite fit. Like, I mean, we both usually like train like a lot, you know, during the week. So that's why we really want as well to do that trip and show, hopefully, that you can stay fit while on the road.
That's true.
We've got a lot being
biting
attacked by
flies.
We've got a lot of like fitness equipment with us. We've got kettlebells and bands and rings. So we should be able still to make the most of it, of our workouts. So yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, hopefully the Jeep will be fine. I guess we had some issue with the previous ones a little bit.
It's cheap though, right?
But
comes with the territory.
you gotta do what you gotta do. And
we've done what we can do.
this one is newer, it's more reliable, more powerful.
It's been better looked after.
Yeah, so hopefully that would help as well. So now we'll just have like a chill dinner here, and we'll take you in the tent with us just to show you upstairs how it looks like. And don't get too excited.
Yeah.
And tomorrow morning we'll see where we get up to. So we'll just have coffee, probably change location for today, and try to find a place where there is no biting flies. Because look, he's going mad already, like he can't stay still.
Yeah, I don't like being bitten by creatures.
What are you looking? The East Coast, we saw a couple of them.
These things suck.
And then the final snake.
Man.
Oh my God.
Biting flies. Carry on.
Post-workout swim under the rain. So, last part of our questions. We are now in Gihi campground. We just had a little workout, have a little swim in the river, and we're finishing with some questions.
Yeah, could also be pronounced G-high, but we have no idea.
First question, what is your favorite thing about the Jeep?
Oh. So one favorite thing.
Oh, you can have a couple.
Favorite thing in the Jeep or favorite thing just about owning the Jeep?
The Jeep, you can have both.
Well, it's an absolute weapon. So it can do anything. Twin locked, 37-inch tyres, sway bar disconnects, 4.5-inch lift. Like, it's a proper weapon, which I really like, knowing that I can tackle pretty much anything I throw at it. So there's that, and I think the other big one would be the kitchen, because it's something we'll use every single day.
Yeah, and you made it yourself.
And yeah, I had a crack at building something out of wood, so I mean, it looks a bit weird, but it does the job. So those are probably my two favourite things. Yeah. How about you?
For me, I guess this whole 4-drive thing is quite new for me. I mean, when I met you, I had no idea about anything of that. So I think having the liberty and the freedom to camp out of the grid and like away from people, for me is probably my favorite thing. Being able to reach like places like that where there is no one nearby, I really like that feeling.
Yeah, I agree.
And last question, why did you choose a Jeep?
Oh, why did I choose a Jeep? Well, I pretty much answered that question with that previous one. And the fact that you don't see as many as you do with the Toyota Land Cruisers and the Nissan Patrols. Like, everyone and their dog's got one of those nowadays. I've owned a 60 series Land Cruiser in the past, which I was in love with. But it was a rumpy old hunk. So it's nice to have a vehicle you don't see in Australia as much. I mean, you see them a lot in the cities, but you don't see really worked ones like this as often. So I like that, and the fact that it's quite unique in this country. I've always loved Jeeps since the Jurassic Park movie. To me, it's the iconic forward drive, and I've always been a big World War II buff, so always seeing the Willys was pretty cool back in like the 1940s. So Jeep to me has always been one of the quintessential forward drives. So that's the main reason I chose Jeep, is because it's a bit different. It's an absolute weapon off-road, and I've always loved them. Yeah. Why did you choose the Jeep?
Well, I didn't.
Half yours.
I didn't really have the choice, but I mean, I'm very happy with it. The first time I'm actually like owning half a car, especially in Australia. I'm quite looking forward to get to drive it a bit more. I did a little bit. It scares me a little, like it's so big, and driving on that side of the road as well is a bit different for me, but I'm sure I'll get used to it during that trip. So now we'll just chill for the rest of the night, enjoy maybe last night in New South Wales, because before we head to Victoria tomorrow.
For some unexplored terrain.
Yes. Okay. Cheers, guys.